There was a time not too long ago when marriage was kind of expected of every relationship. In our society today, though, there are many more options for relationships and manners in which you can express commitment. So I asked Taylor and Susanna in our first conversation on this, why do you want to get married? After some thought and meditation, they clearly articulated their perspective on this event. For Susanna and Taylor, a marriage ceremony is a ritual of promise and intent. It marks the moment when they choose to go from being two separate individuals with their lives and goals to becoming one family that they will build on and work together. It's not about giving up independence or some piece of yourself, but of committing to help each other become something more. So this is a moment of intention in which their vows give voice to their choice of each other and of their hopes for their partnership.
Love is not breathlessness. It is not excitement. It is not the promulgation of promises of eternal passion. That is just being in love, which any fool can do. Love itself is what is left over when being in love has burned away. And this is both an art and a fortunate accident.
To love is not to possess, to own, or imprison, nor to lose oneself in another. Love is to join and separate, to walk alone and together, to find a laughing freedom that lonely isolation does not permit.
Taylor and Susanna, I encourage you to build your own rituals of joy, your own happy hour, that time of day or moment in the week where all the stuff that populates the other dimensions of your life gets shared, gets digested, gets laughed about, or at least just put aside for a while. Build yourselves a happy hour that becomes that time of day when the best part of your day really begins. Make it an authentic celebration of the deepest joy of your life, a life fully in sync. With this in mind, Susanna, which vows will you make to Taylor?
Okay.
That's okay.
Yeah. You want to go first? Taylor, it's not hard for me to stand up here and think about the reasons I love you or the amazing ways you make me feel, countless as they are. It's not hard to look at the life we've built together or the infinite times you've shown your goodness, intelligence, humor, and heart to understand how lucky I am. What's harder is to accept that as sure as I can be of how much I love you or what a truly good fit I feel we are for each other, the reality of the future is that so much of it is unknown, and we will undoubtedly change with the challenges it brings. Marriage is work, parenthood isn't easy, careers will push us, illness and aging will most certainly humble us. These are not small challenges, and they may at times take us in different directions in terms of how we think they should be met. But faced with all of this uncertainty, there are still some things I can say with confidence. We've been raised by parents who've shown us the power of respect and kindness, the importance of shared values and honesty. They've taught us that a good marriage is at its core a partnership, friendship, and that nothing is more essential in life than the family you build together. And between ourselves, we have learned so much already. Lessons that maybe aren't what a little girl thinks of as part of love, but what a young woman realizes are key to its success. The ability and confidence to give each other the space to be different, to disagree, to be angry, or to be hard-headed. And with that, the humility to make amends, to repair and reaffirm, and to show your commitment to the other person by putting in the work to come out stronger than you were before. We have spent the first few years of our life together learning about each other and simply enjoying what we've found. A love of travel, adventure, good food, dinners with friends, time with family, and of course, our dog. Sharing these experiences with you has been more than a dream. But in this time, we've also committed to figuring out how to be better people and partners. And more than our shared interests, it's those shared values, to put in the work, to show the respect, to love and be loved, that make me trust in you and trust in us to navigate the future. So I vow this: to be your friend and partner, to explore the world with you, to try new things and think new ways, to support as well as challenge you, to be generous and to be honest. Above all, I vow to be intentional about what this thing is that we're doing here, choosing to spend our life together when we only have one shot at it. To accept our differences and embrace the spaces in between, to take the time to reflect on how fortunate we are, and to remain grateful for this life that we get to share. As unknowable as the future may be, and as much as I may every now and then fret about what we can't control, when I look at you and think of us and the life we want to build together, my heart fills with joy and I don't feel any worry at all. There is no one I would rather build my tomorrows with than you, and I love you more than any vow could ever describe. Your turn.
Taylor, which vows would you make to Susanna?
Susanna, I realized very early on in our relationship that you were the one for me. What began with just drinks and quickly escalated to dinner and dancing and traveling all around the world, moving to the Lone Star State and back again. Along the way, we've grown ever closer, and our bond has never been stronger. Like most young people in love, we make each other laugh, cry, and every once in a while we scream at each other, which is normal. They say that opposites attract, and in a lot of ways, we're polar opposites. As the saying suggests, the differences in our personalities make our relationship richer. We're able to cover for each other's weaknesses and enhance each other's strengths. However, while we are opposites in so many ways, our values are very closely aligned. We see the world through the same lens and are therefore able to approach life's joys and challenges as a team. When we're together, we can do anything. And you also inspire. You're an incredibly generous soul. This is apparent to everyone you interact with and everyone you touch. While many play lip service to their ideals, you truly embody the concept of being the change you wish to see in the world. I see it in your actions every day, and all of us here are fortunate to know you. You're an incredible person and the love of my life. You bring warmness and sincerity to everything that you do and everyone that you touch. You are an uncommon combination of empathy, conscientiousness, intelligence, and class. I love you, and I'm excited to see what the future holds for us. I'm so thankful that I was lucky enough to meet you and smart enough to hold on to you.
Thanks. Susanna, giving this ring as a symbol of the vows that you have made today, do you take Taylor to be your lawfully wedded husband, to love and to cherish from this day forward?
I do.
And Taylor, giving this ring, and remember them. Giving this ring as a symbol of the vows you have made today, do you take Susanna to be your lawfully wedded wife, to love and to cherish from this day forward?
I do.
You two have come together today to become one, starting a new family and a new journey together. Like in the Jewish ritual of breaking the glass, as the shards commingle, so too will your life together from this day forward, and the celebration of marriage will begin. So by the authority vested in me by the District of Columbia, I pronounce you husband and wife. Family and friends. Please join me in telling Taylor, you may kiss the bride. Stomp, ready? Save some for later.
Baby, it's been a long time now, baby. You know I hope and I pray you believe me when I say that this love will never fade away. You are the best thing, you're the best thing, baby. You are the best thing, you're the best thing. You are the Ladies and gentlemen, that was pretty good. But I know we can blow the roof off for this next couple. Ladies and gentlemen, I have the honor, nay the privilege of introducing to you for the very first time as a married couple. Give it up for Susanna and Tyler! Well, it's a beautiful night. We're looking for something dumb to do. Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Was it that look in your eye, or is it this dancing shoes? Hey, baby, I think I wanna marry you. Give it up for her, come on! Let me hear it, come on! Don't they look gorgeous? They look gorgeous. I mean, she looks a lot better than him, I'm pretty sure, but you know. Ladies and gentlemen, at this time, Susanna and Taylor are going to embark upon their very first dance as a married couple. The song is Moon Dance by Van the Man. Well, it's a marvelous night for a moon dance, with the stars up above in your eyes. A fantabulous night to make romance Beneath the cover of October skies, and all the leaves on the trees are falling to make sure that the breezes that blow. And I'm trying to place to the calling of your heart sings that play soft and low. And all the night's magic seems to whisper and hush, and all the soft moonlight seems to shine in your blush. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love? Can I just make some more romance with you, my love? Let's hear it for him, folks. I know you can do better than that. In the moonlight, round, 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 round. Can I just have one more moon dance with you, my love?
Whoa, 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 whoa. Hi, I'm David Ploker. I'm Susanna's father. Not everyone knows who I am. Okay. It's with great joy and pleasure that I stand here before you all, friends and family of Susanna and Taylor. All of us gathered to celebrate their wedding. First, let me welcome you on behalf of Howie and Leslie, Taylor's parents, and Mary and me. Over the past 5 years, we've gotten to know Taylor and his family, Howie and Leslie, Alex, Andrew, Alex's wife, Julia, and of course, Leslie's mother, Sylvia. Wonderful woman. They are a wonderful, welcoming family who have made us feel a real part of their community. In addition to meeting other family members, we've met many of their friends and really feel a real part of their larger family. So tonight is truly a joint family affair, and for that we're very, very happy and thankful to Howie and Leslie for having such a great family. Second, I want to thank you, of course, for participating in this incredible celebration that means so much to Mary and me. Okay, is this okay? Okay, good. Susanna and Taylor. They care for each other. They enjoy each other's sense of adventure, whether parachuting, traveling through Southeast Asia. And they are known for being very, very loyal friends. And as an extra, they seem to like their respective in-laws. That's important. So here we are with them tonight, happy that they have found each other and decided on a life together. Happy to be with such loving family and friends who can testify to their wonderful attributes. Happy to be here and able to stand here and say, please join me in a toast to the wonderful couple, Susanna and Taylor.
I think of marriage basically as an institution of hope and promise. But as all of us old married people in this room actually know, it's also one of hard work and occasional disappointment. And, you know, these vows that say, until death do us part, and for long as we both shall live, you know, these are daunting vows, actually, and they require a great leap of faith. But most importantly, they require really good choice in a partner. And so, Susanna, in this regard, you have done very well. And so Taylor is the third object of my gratitude tonight. You are actually the proverbial good catch. You know, you really are. I mean, you too are funny and kind and warm and talented and thoughtful. And we are so happy to know you. And we are so happy that you and your family have decided to join our happy little clan too. The most important thing, though, about you is that you seem really crazy about our daughter. And, frankly, she seems really crazy about you too. So it's all good. And I'm so grateful that you two stumbled into each other and decided ultimately to make this romance legit. We think the world of you, and as David said, your wonderful, wonderful family. So it's going to be a real joy for us to watch your partnership unfold. And I know you will each enrich the other's lives. There will be peaks and valleys, as there are in all marriages, but I trust you will both head into this with optimism, good faith, honesty, and a healthy dose of patience. So I actually think you two may have a shot at this as long as we both shall live thing. And as the Turkish proverb says, no road is too long with good company. So here, cheers.
The last time I spoke publicly in front of Susanna was in 10th grade. My hands shook like this the entire time. And afterwards, actually a boy came and asked me to prom. And I was so nervous that I said, I can't, I'm with Susanna for the night. But I'm very happy she's found Taylor instead. Susanna. So, Susanna, I love you. Taylor, I love you. And Taylor and Susanna, I love you. You're perfect.
I think there's a simple concept that, brings all of these things together, and that's your life can be cataloged by the things that you want to figure out. He'll take a look at every angle, dissect it, reassemble it in his own way, and often leaves it better than the way he found it. I think Dad would probably make a comment like, I don't know, fix your ball mark and one other, but I'm not going to do that because that would be corny. But that brings me to Susanna, beautiful new bride, my new sister. You can look at her from every direction, try to figure her out, like he has everything else in his life. But he'll always be amazed and find something new to marvel at. Bottom line, she's a perfect match. She challenges him, calls him out on his bullshit, and somehow gets away with it in a way that his brothers never could.
Over the last few months, I've mostly been thinking about when we first met and how, despite that being just 10 years ago, I feel like your friendship has spanned my entire lifetime. Thinking about life without your friendship and your influence and your support feels truly impossible. I realized this again about 2 months ago when you called me one evening just to chat. We didn't talk about anything in particular, but there was a joy in just getting to reconnect with my friend like we had thousands of times before. That put me at ease, made me feel calm, and truly left me feeling happy. I felt so incredibly grateful to have that type of friendship in you, and I was aware of just how lucky I was to earn something so invaluable in this lifetime.
Taylor, it's crazy to think about how much of an impact you've had on my life. From hockey at a young age, to video game obsessions while growing up, to including me in your friend group, which I can now call my own. What's special about having you as a brother, though, is that I've had a front row seat to you growing up. The values you live by, excitements you seek, and the woman you've chosen to marry. I've looked up to all of this as a map on the way that I want to live my life. Susanna. The truth is that I've thought of you as my sister way before tonight. And that's not just because you forced that role upon me.
Someday, when I'm awfully alone, when the world is cold, I will feel a glow just thinking of you and the way you look tonight. Yes, you're lovely, with your smile so warm and your cheeks so soft. There is nothing for me but to love you and the way you look tonight. With each word, your tenderness grows, tearing my fear apart. And that laugh wrinkles your nose, it touches my foolish heart. Love me, never, never change. Keep that breathless charm. Won't you please arrange it? 'Cause I love you just the way you look tonight. Just the way you look tonight. You can do it, Leslie. You got this. May the good Lord be with you down every road you roam. May sunshine and happiness surround you when you're far from home. May you grow to be proud, dignified and true, and do unto others as you've had done to you. Be courageous and be brave, and in my heart you'll always stay. Forever young, forever young, forever young. Ladies and gentlemen, Taylor and his mother would like it if you would join them on the dance floor at this time. Come on, let's get this party started. You know you make me wanna shout, keep my heels up and shout, throw my hands up and shout, keep my heels up and shout. Come on now, shout, come on now, shout, come on now, shout. Take it easy, take it easy, take it easy, take it easy. A little bit something now, 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 a little bit something now. Yeah. gonna find some people who live. You don't have to worry if you got the money, the people on the river are happy to give. Big wheel keep on turning, and the pilot keep on turning. Singing we're rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Singing we're rolling, 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 rolling on the river. Tim Willis on the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. Taylor and Susanna, words can't describe it. You guys are amazing, and thank you. We wish you all the best. You guys are unbelievable. I love you. I love you.